I say, if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Amanda. I'm an oracle and a tarot card reader, and I am also clairaudience. I listen to music when I'm looking at cards. I don't own the rights to any of these songs, just a random shuffle of stuff from one of my playlists. So the first song up is going to be the Foo Fighters, My Hero. So what I have for us today, and if you are a returning person, hey, you guys get me a little earlier today. I do have my concert tonight, the Shaky Graves concert. So I'm taking the advice of the cards and the angels, and I am nurturing myself. So today is a self-care day. So I figured I'd go ahead and do this, get this out there for you guys. And then it's all about moi. So today, though, I pulled some new past life oracle decks, cards. I also did new Mystical Shaman Oracle cards. And I kept the Twin Flame Ascension decks to reference. And I'm thinking maybe I might pull like a Guardian Angel card or two and then just kind of see where it goes. I have a lot of different cards. 112 on the timer. Instant manifestations with soul ties. So hopefully you guys are working on those connections with the people around you that are working on their connection with you, that reciprocal energy, if you know what I'm saying. So if this is your first time here, I do a 4-part elemental ritual. So the first part's going to be earth. I'm still working with the same crystals: septarium, clear quartz, green opal, bumblebee jasper, dalmatian jasper, and rose quartz. And apologies ahead of time for my dog because he always seems to like to want to drink water every time I start talking. So he's got a lot of weird energy today, so he and I are not really getting along at the moment. He's around, but I'm like, if you're gonna be in that energy, I'm gonna let you be how you need to be, and I'm gonna be in my own energy because I'm determined to focus on myself and have a good day. Can you guys relate? Fire. So that was earth, fire, and this one is that. The other two, I'm doing 3 of them because they've been working great here lately for the energy. Air or wind. And then I have my Florida water. Go planet again. It's another rainy day. Like, we had some sun yesterday and now we have rain again today, but the temperatures is like mid-60s yesterday and mid-50s today. So I'm kind of just like, can you make up your mind already so I can get used to it, please? And thank you. So all right, let's get into the cards then, shall we? 303 on the timer. Ascendant Masters want to help you manifest your new beginnings. So, first card and the past life deck is going to be transportation. And I am getting a phone call right now. So there's a confirmation, transportation, that things are going to be moving in fast in the near future. Probably sometime next spring, after all of this downtime where you were working on yourself, self-care for yourself, nurturing yourself, working on your spiritual connection and the things that you need to let go of before you move into the next year. So the transportation also is a sign that some of you guys are going to be moving. You could be moving for a job, could be moving for a relationship. There's just a lot of movement happening in the future across all areas of life. Food and hunger. So when I saw this card, of course, it's obviously about food and being hungry. Some of you guys may be foodies, like to go to restaurants and things like that. And that's some of what was suggested to you. That's a lot of incense for you guys today. But that was something that was suggested to, like, a small movement that you could do to show the universe that you're ready for something. Just plan like a little date, a restaurant or something. Look at the menu, fantasize about what you'd eat, what you'd wear, who you'd take, where you go, and then actually make it happen. 444 angels, they want to help you make things like that happen. Also, hungry for life, hungry for knowledge, hungry for new things, new opportunities that are coming in fast for you. This is Sum 41, the Hell Song. The Hell Song. Some of you guys probably have been through hell and back by now. You are ready to get the hell out of that situation and fast. You are hungry to see what else is out there in life at this time. And that's what's supposed to be happening. Working on your spiritual connection. Maybe you're hungry and you have a thirst for knowledge to deepen your spiritual connection, which they have been pushing hard for a long time for you to tap into that so that they can help you get things moving faster. Teamwork that shit. You can get it a lot faster, I'm telling you. Some of you guys may be moving into career situations where you may be the leader. You're going to be the head honcho, the one in charge. On the flip side, there may be some 555 big changes in regards to situations happening around you that have to do with legal issues or authority. Not you specifically, but a situation that someone around you could be involved in. Maybe it's a situation some of you guys are involved in, court situations. There's been mention of theft, divorce, fraud, forgery, things like that happening. So take it as it resonates. It may not apply to you. It could be you in an authority situation, such as a career. The birth of new ideas and new situations, as well as literally babies. Some of you guys are pregnant right now, and I know this for a fact because there's someone I know that's recently confirmed that she's pregnant. Some of you guys are going to be expanding your family, and that may not necessarily mean that you yourself are having a baby. Maybe you're going to be a grandparent, an aunt or an uncle, an auntie, a godparent. Maybe you are going to do a blended family situation. You're going to end up in a romantic relationship with someone that already has children. Children, nurturing, divine energy is supposed to be heavy next year. How do you think that's supposed to come into play? Of course, kids, they need that. We're supposed to be healing ourselves so that we are the adults and the better versions of the adults than what we had. That's why we're working on our shit, so we can pass it on to the next generation, the healthy versions of us, the consciousness. In essence, put in an authority position to take care of this, to take care of it within ourselves. We have the authority to heal this. We also have the authority to be able to heal it in other people if we see fit to. Also, birth of new ideas. 757, big changes with yourself, reflecting palindrome energy, because, yeah, you're making the vows. Making the vows to yourself. You got out of the hell song and now you're into lights and music. Cut, copy. So yeah, you got out of hell and now you're in the lights and the music part of things. You made the vows to yourself. You're ready for the new life, the new situations. You're ready for the ideas to come to you. New people, new situations. So that's the past life oracles. And I'll reference them here and there. I'll keep them at least for today and probably tomorrow, and then draw new ones. Mystical Shaman Oracle. Thank you guys for being here at this time. I feel a lot better. When I first started doing this, I don't know, I just was having this kind of energy where I was just like, what is this energy is about? Like, I'm having a good day today. I'm having a self-care day. I'm about to go see like somebody that I really enjoy as a musician. Like, what is this energy? So far, being here with you guys has been a good thing. So thank you for being here with me. So the first card in the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck is Earth. And when I see this card, it always makes me think about like the interconnectedness of everything, like the earth, Gaia, tapping into that. The more connected you are with that, the more connected you are with everything else, and the more that the earth or the universe wants to give back to you. The number at the top, as a matter of fact, is 17, and 17 singles down to the number 8. Let me see what 17 means, though. But yes, 2025, the year of the snake, is supposed to be a very abundant year. 17, the angels applaud you for staying positive and optimistic. They say that your optimism is warranted as your affirmative thoughts are coming true. Keep the good work up as you're on the right path. So some of you guys really are doing the work. Like, you're catching yourselves. You're trying the best that you can to stay in a positive mindset. You're vowing to yourself to see through the smoke and mirrors of life. The lights and sounds are making that be able to happen for you at this time. Like I said, that singles down to 8, and I will read 8 really quick. And we'll get back to you seeing through the smoke and the mirrors. 8. The number 8 signifies abundance and prosperity. The endless loops in this number signify an infinite flow of money, time, ideas, or whatever else you require, especially for your life purpose. So that's why it's important to start getting the steps moving. Any kind of steps, baby steps, moving forward so you can get that wealth and abundance, because 1111 instant manifestations are happening for you, light workers. But in the meantime, you're vowing to see through the smoke and the mirrors, whether that be seeing through yourself and the things that you now realize weren't healed, that you need to work on a little bit more so you don't project that stuff into the new relationships, the new vows, maybe with someone. Marriage has been a topic that's been brought up. And here is my cat. If this is your first time, this is Beans. She enjoys, well, next song, Arcade Fire, Age of Anxiety. So yes, the Age of Anxiety, where mishaps happen and you got to figure out how you're going to deal with it. Is it going to be a big deal? Are you going to let it go out of proportion? Are you going to vow that you're not going to allow yourself 12-12 to repeat the cycles, to let things get out of proportion, because you're a brand new version of yourself. You have authority over yourself because you've had that spiritual connection and you hungered for more than the past versions of yourselves. You transformed or moved into a new version of yourself. And some of that, like I said, some of you guys are light workers. You're starting to see that through your healing. And now you're able to do that for other people. Like I've mentioned many times before, it's not your job to do it. All you can do is show through example, first and foremost, by loving yourself, being an example for others, vowing to yourself to love yourself. So you're showing them, you're giving them an expectation up front, what you expect. If you're going to love me, this is how you do it. 5 at the top, big changes. But yes, some of you guys are light workers. Those may be some of the gifts and the talents that you have at this time that are supposed to be heavy in 2025. Because right now, we're living in the age of anxiety. Very much everybody just kind of distracted, anxious about life. And we're all trying to find a way to get back to the simpler times of life. The interconnectedness of things, a brand new world where there's more love, where we actually can trust each other to make vows, to have those people. And that starts with you. You being a light worker, you working on yourself, you being an example, going out there, finding people to reflect that love back and forth to, because that's heavy next year too. The relationships, not just romantic, but relationships across the board. Friendships, maybe family relationships that are healing. Or maybe some of you guys might be finding family. Like I said, expanding your family, friendships, business relationships, and collaborations because of your light, because of what you've done by seeing through the smoke and the mirrors. And that number is 47. Let's see what that's about. 47. The angels say that you're on the right path. Keep up the good work. So that's been mentioned a lot tonight. You are on the right path. Just keep doing what you're doing, baby. Just keep on loving yourself and doing the work that you need to. And while I have that card in my hand, I'll read 5. A significant change is occurring, always for the better. It's a good idea to call upon heaven for help with life changes. So, yes, while you're making these vows to yourself, also make the vow to continue to work on your spiritual or your religious connection, because you are going to need them. Especially if you're a light worker, you already know that. You're a light worker because you have had that connection already with them. So I also need to look up 32 for light worker. Kind of all over the place, but we'll get there, I promise you. And 32 singles down to 5, which I just read for you. So maybe that's why it happened. See? Happy little accident. So 32. The Ascendant Master Jesus reminds you to apply his affirmation about the power of faith. With faith, all things are possible. Apply that to your own life. So keep the faith, man. And that was a card from last night. Trust, have faith. The whole reading last night was basically about that. Not the whole reading, but it was heavily about that, making those vows to work on that relationship with them and continue that ascension with them. Did I read 47? And 47 is 11 and 2. I don't think that I did. So seeing through the smoke and the mirrors of the situation, meaning, maybe seeing through yourself. Maybe some of you guys had a bit of an ego. You had to humble yourself a little bit. Or the universe humbled you by putting you in a situation or taking something away from you and humbling the hell out of you, and you having a tower moment, and then having to have that spiritual connection and vowing to yourself that you would never either, one, be that version of yourself ever again, or allow people into your life that were in that situation, and that you also vow to be better, to love yourself, to be better, to stand in your power and become a new version of yourself. This is ABC, the Look of Love, Part 1. The Look of Love Part 1 is you, first and foremost. The Look of Love is you, and then the Look of Love Extended is loving this connection, building in yourself, balancing within yourself, and then you will find all that love, maybe those vows and those babies with other people by finding that kind of change and that kind of love. But in the meantime, like I said, all I'm saying is you need to figure out how to get through this part of it. And that's what some of you guys are going through right now, or just recently got through it. Like you're right at the end. You're walking out of the fog and finally seeing the light. So 47. They told you you're on the right path. Keep up the good work. So 11. Stay positive. Your thoughts are materializing rapidly, so you want to ensure positive outcomes by focusing only on the good within yourself, others, and the situation. So maybe lead from love a little bit more. Heal yourself so you could let your walls down just a little bit. I mean, having that spirituality and that religion should have made you have a little bit more faith and trust in yourself, especially your discernment. It's time to use it. Because you got to put that love out there to get it back. 2025 reflective energy. So if you want love, you got to figure out how to put it out there, light worker. That's what a light worker is. Love and light. So, got to get through the foggy shit. 2. Because 11 singles down to 2. Everything's fine and will continue to be so. Keep believing, especially since your feelings of hope lead to more positive outcomes. The angels can buoy your faith if you ask and help them, if you ask them for help. And that was a card. By the way, light workers, let your light shine. Thank you. I completely forgot I was referencing these. So yes. Harmonize. Find that balance within yourself so you can let that light shine. And you're doing that through your rebirth. You're finding the freedom to express yourself, your personal power. You're trusting in the angels. You're asking them when you need help. You're asking them because you're expanding your consciousness, because you're in that high priestess energy. See, 10-10, time of completion. So, light worker, you're able to have that connection with them where you can ask them, but at the same time, you need to listen. You got to be present, pay attention. A lot of times you will find that connection in earth, in the stillness of the meditating and the contemplation. Did I have that card, or is that just the card that's been popping up a lot? Well, and the meditation and the contemplation of the times that you are alone by yourself, and you need to have that time so you are in your own energy. 2044, the angels, your connection to help you with new beginnings. This is spoon, the way we get by. So that's the way you're going to get by. Having that connection. In the tough times especially, tap in. Get the messages from the earth. They want to talk to you. Light worker, get to work. Ask, listen. Allow them to help you. As mentioned before, and you should know this because you have enough experience and wisdom in your life. You have received some gifts already, some wisdom. And part of that wisdom is knowing that you need to practice patience. Believe in the divine order and timing of everything that's happening in this rebirth right now. That's the trust. That's the trust. Trusting in the divine order and the process. Yes, you have some gifts. Should be the rebirth. That's first and foremost the rebirth from you loving yourself. Learning how to let your light shine and vowing to continue that growth. Light worker, because at this time, it's time for you to wild out. It's time for you to express yourself. As mentioned many times, it's time for you to get out there and show everybody who you are. Be authentically yourself. There's no holding back anymore. Remember, you're hungry for life. You are ready to get out there. You are hungry for the experiences. You're ready to step up into those positions. So come on, let that wild side, that side that you've tried to just bottle up because everybody told you not to show it for whatever. Put that illusionment over you that you couldn't be that version of yourself. Just trust it. That's who you are, light worker. Come on. So 62, once again, 8, abundance. So that's how you get the abundance, being your authentic self. Embracing that. That's the way you get by being yourself, embracing that shadow side, man. Come on now, no matter how dark, you got to figure it out. You got to have some authority over that by doing the work. Get moving, please and thank you. But 62 is keep believing that the details of your life are working out in miraculous ways. Your faith opens the door for miracles. And I've never read that before. So yes, light worker, trust. And this is her another case. So another case of new life. Because you vowed that you would find a harmony within yourself to let your light shine, loving yourself. Rebirth, baby. Receive that gift already. It's in you. You have it. Receive it. Use it. Express it. Come on now. Express it. I love this energy for you guys. All right, so I've already read 8 for you. Yes, miracles. You're the miracle. Don't you get that already? If you want miracles, believe you're the miracle. And part of that is seeking counsel. Like I said, they keep telling you, if you don't have anybody else to gas you up and tell you that it's time to step into that kind of energy, like, look at that. Come on, that's you. That is you. The love and the light. The love and the light. And the relationships, by the way. I mean, no matter who you choose to love, it's out there. But yes, seek that counsel. Start with that love first and foremost. And that's 11. But I'll read it again, because I love that number. Instant manifestation for you guys. And hopefully that has a lot to do with love. Loving yourself, your authentic, wild ass self, man. I love it. I love it for you. So 11 again, stay positive. Your thoughts are materializing rapidly, so you want to ensure positive outcomes by focusing only on the good within yourself, others, and the situation. So hopefully if you're right here with me right now, like, you can feel my positive energy for you. My light worker, light out there, loving you guys in the situation for you. Man, okay, so the last card... Because, I mean, if you're a light worker, of course, you're always working on this. It's like, it's who you are. It's your lifestyle at this point. You have trusted them so much. You have vowed it so much. That has been one of the true gifts for you, has been your spiritual connection. For real. That's where your true rebirth and power has come from. So yeah, and you having that relationship, you're able to trust that divine order in that time. And you know they love you. You know they love you. You just got to know how to love yourself, okay? They believe in you. Believe in yourself. Loving yourself. Receive the gifts from the earth, because at this time you got to learn how to change, to tame the winds, the change, the winds. All of the stuff, all the things you're hungry for coming, the opportunities, the food you're hungry for, you ready to eat? The table's being set for you, remember? You're getting it. This is the Smiths, this charming man. So, this charming life, the winds of change coming in for you. 5-5, big changes. Add them together, 10, the number of completion, and then 1. So I'm going to hit those numbers for you, though. Let's see, 55. 55. This is a period of out with the old, in with the new. Yup. That's what I've been saying this entire time. Last few weeks of this year. Out. Literally. Come on. Positive energy for you guys and your changes. Out with the old, in with the new, man. The new gifts. Come on now. Out with the old, in with the new. Welcome these changes as they bring about new lessons. New babies, new ideas, new everything, man. 10. God wants you to hold positive thoughts about the situation as everything is working out for your highest good. Call upon God to help you stay optimistic, as your thoughts are an influencing factor in the outcome. And once again, another shot of stay positive. So stay positive. Come on now. Come on, trust. See through this shit and trust. Alrighty. Alright, so I got through those. I said I was going to do Guardian Angel cards. Let me move this. I think I can move it now. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do tarot. We'll see how that goes. It's just a mix. Because I'm kind of satisfied with, like, just kind of staying in the positive energy of things, but I know some of you guys are really into the tarot aspect of it, so I don't know, maybe when I get home later tonight after the energy changes, maybe I'll come back and do that. But for right now, Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity, and you guys are about to get a lot of new opportunities, as previously mentioned. If you're still here, that's what I've been talking about. All the new opportunities that are about to come into your life. You're the jewel. I told you this already. And this is the cranberries. I still do. Yes, I still tell you all the time, you are the jewel. You really are. You're the high priestess. Come on, 1010, time of completion. Expand that consciousness, please. Trust them. Ask them. Listen. Allow them. Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. Love. Where's that love card at? Because I love to show love. I love love. I'm a person that loves love so much. I love to see other people experiencing. I love it. I just love it across the board. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. There's that trust again. Where's that trust card at? Right on the top. I should just keep it. And look, it's a heart too. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear. There is only love. Because you're the beloved. It's time for people to start showing you that. Trust the process. Part of that process is loving you. Loving you. Putting that out into the world so it can be reflected back to you. Oh, come on. Positive outcome. All right. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you're always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, as you will create a positive outcome. So that's where that, keeping your thoughts high vibrational so you can attract that. Because if you're keeping them in low vibration, thinking about things you don't have, negative situations, remember you are going to attract whatever you're focusing your attention on. That's ultimately your power, your attention, which you choose to focus and put your time and effort into. That's your power, if you really want to just sum it up. And somebody in this song, because I heard those lyrics talking about, I don't want to need you, I don't want to love you, but I still do. So I don't know if that's some of y'all's energy. You feeling that way about somebody trying to let them go, or somebody else trying to hold on to you. But Sheryl Crow's about to tell you that a change would do you good. A change would do you good. So if that was your energy, where like you're thinking about like, I don't want to love you, I don't want to leave you, but I know I need to, or that other person is trying to hang on to you and you know you need to, well, there you go. Confirmation. A change would do you good. New romances. A change would do you good. 3333, and the Ascendant Masters may be having a divine intervention time with you, so just let it be. A change would do you good. Go with the flow of life right now. See through the smoke and mirrors and like stand in your own personal power. That's the shit you need to tame. That might be the winds of change for you. Vow to yourself to love yourself at this time. And let that be the change. Next card. Self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. So maybe that's the change that you need to do, is that self-care. Didn't I have a card about self-care? Could have swore I did. I know I was talking about it or something. But yes. Self-care so you can be that version of yourself for sure. I could have swore I had a self-care card. Anyways, Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You're a wondrous being of light. Yeah, see? That wild ass light. That wild ass light. And I'm still over here trying to find that card, swearing that I saw something about self-care. Anyways, back to you again. You're a bright ass light. You're a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you're less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. So that's you, baby. That's you. So find that balance between that divine feminine and divine masculine energy within yourself, that harmony, and let your damn light shine already. All right, I think I'm good. So stop with the self-criticism. You got it, baby. I think I'm good on those. Let's see what the time is. 35:49. Ooh, a change would do us good. So let's just not do tarot since the change would do us good. Let's stay with ourselves in some introspection. Because introspection is good. That's what you're supposed to be doing at this time. You're not supposed to be focused on the other people. You're having the rebirth for you. The rebirth for you in your light. You vowed to yourself, remember? So let's practice some patience and work on ourselves at this time, collective. So what's the final thing that you would like to close out with for the collective? What would you like for them to work on or contemplate during this time? Thank you guys for being here. I hope you've been having a good day so far and that things are starting to change more for the positive in your situations. If they haven't, hopefully at least you feel more positive within yourself so that that can start coming out and showing up in your everyday life. So let's see. This is Alice Cooper, Feed My Frankenstein. All right. We got, when was the last time I danced freely? Well, I don't know. Maybe while you're learning to tame those wild winds and that wild energy, because you see she is dancing it up right there in her abundance. Dancing that energy. All right. Dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. So while you're learning how to tame those winds, maybe when those winds start to pick up in your life, get a little bit, out of control, you can get into that dancing energy, movement. It does. It helps your mind. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a change of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from the heart. Where is that heart card at? To lead from the heart. Dancing, dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness and is a gateway to freedom, to become free. Dance. Today's soul action, dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within you and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. So, and this is the first time this card has ever popped up, so now it makes complete sense. So get out there and shake it a little bit today. Feed yourself. Feed that confidence, that inner, glow that you have. Harmonize with yourself. Oh, upside down. Harmonize with yourself. Let that light shine. Oh. I want to give you guys another one. I like that one. Let's see. Come on now. And I hope I didn't just open up the doorway to a massive amount of cards by doing that. If so, then that will be the last one, I promise. But thank you guys once again for being here with me. I've enjoyed this reading this time. It's helped lift my mood up for sure. So hopefully, can I just say I didn't want a lot of them? Well, I'm going to go through them quickly for you guys. On whom am I placing blame right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Today's soul action, take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself, and maybe you can free yourself by dancing a little bit. Get out of your head and stop blaming anyone at all, including yourself. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you're going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it. Even if you don't feel ready, listen to your heart, and it will lead you where you need to be. So just get out there and shake it up a little bit. That negativity, that fear, whatever, give yourself 3 minutes at least. Give yourself at least those 3 minutes to release that blame on anyone, even the situation, and then see if maybe something comes to you. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? And these are great, especially this one, because I always notice that when people are going into the new year, they start making all these resolutions at the beginning of the year about working on their health, going to the gym, losing weight, all of this stuff. It happens every year with everyone. So, I mean, maybe get a jump start on it, because it is a lifestyle change. It's not a like you're just doing it for a little while just to get the results. You have to change your life to do that. It's a lot like spirituality. It's continuous. You don't do it just for the convenience to get it and then stop doing it. It's constant. It's a lifestyle choice and change. This is Ghost Life Eternal. Like I said, a lifestyle change. Eternal lifestyle change. If my body could talk, it would say blank. Today's soul action. Feed your body. Where's that food one? Where is that? And now it's just like, sometimes some of these cards pop up and I'm like, why? Like, feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. So maybe that has to do with your foods for some of you guys. Whatever you are using to nourish your body with. Whatever your body seems to be hungry for. Like I said, it could be knowledge, it could be love, self-care. Just so much more than food. But yes, food too. Your body at this time could be asking you for something different. Maybe you've not been feeling that well. And this is specifically the time of year where people do get sick a lot. So maybe be mindful about that. Get a jump start on that New Year's resolution. Especially with Christmas, all this holiday eating food stuff. Maybe portion size or something. I don't know. Make a vow to yourself, though, to do better. Voice is given out. How can I deepen my trust right now? Trust. And that's been a card that has been continuously popping up as well. With the practicing patience. Yeah, I'm usually a lot better at this, but there it is, trust. Trust, surrender, let go of the will. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. When we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. And that is you stepping into your light and your power. Trusting your intuition and using your wisdom that you've received through this rebirth. And that's your gift as well. The wisdom that you have gained through all the situations you've been through previously. So trust. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. And when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain within yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. So that discernment and working on yourself. This is Jelly Roll, Dead Man Walking. So yeah, come on now. You got it. You got the wisdom through your rebirth to be able to trust yourself. And the last card for this. What could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at the situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? So that's introspection for you, which is what you should be at this time. Maybe dance a little bit, get into your wild energy, dance it out, find the balance and the harmony in yourself and trust the process so you can get the answers that you need during this time. Ask, listen, allow. Where's that trust card at? I'm going to show that to you, and that's it for you guys. Receive that gift, that message. Where is that card at? What is my problem with keeping the track of that one? I don't know. You guys were here. You saw it. There it is. Trust them. Ask, listen, allow. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Now time to get into my day. So let me get the hell on out of here. I love you guys. Until next time, I say.